Lord Rimuru has awakened! Is the feast prepared, everyone? It's ready! Yeah! I gotta say, who'd have guessed that just giving them names would cause such growth? Monsters sure are mysterious.
It just makes no sense. The time I got reincarnated as a slime. Chapter 4. Head for the Dwarf Kingdom. Tempest Wolf. An evolved form of dire wolf. Produced upon being named by Rimuru. Manga has taken complete control over his fellow wolves, evolving the dire wolves into Tempest Wolves. So, to your evolution and the end of the fighting. A toast! Cheers! Don't just stare at me! Do a toast! Don't leave me hanging! Lord Rimuru, what is this toast you speak of? Huh? Oh, I guess you're not familiar with the custom. I should have figured that social customs from my past life wouldn't necessarily hold true here.
Yeah!
Rah! See, you raise your cups like this. I mean, they're not even human.
Cheers!
And they don't seem to have a built-in sense of shame. Look at those clothes! Their cuisine is either raw or cooked over an open fire. Their housing is rough and tumble. Sure got a lot of work ahead of us. The next day. Everyone gather around. Lord Rimuru has a very important speech to give. What kind of speech? Morning. It could be anything. Whatever Lord Rimuru says.
Lord Rimuru looks so regal today.
Will it be another feast? That bildier yesterday was delicious.
I got to rub down Lord Rimuru's body. Aw, lucky.
Lord Rimuru is so noble and regal.
Cheers!
Hey, not now. When did he get that mustache? I bet whatever he's thinking about is really deep. Oh, shh. There. It took 5 whole minutes for you to quiet down. What? They don't even get my brilliant principal impersonation? Ahem. With that out of the way, just pivot to a new topic. That's how a real adult handles embarrassment. As you can see, our little group has grown much larger. So in the interest of avoiding trouble, I want to lay down some ground rules. 1. There will be no infighting. 2. Just because you've evolved, that doesn't mean you're allowed to look down on other species. 3. No attacking humans. That is all. These 3 rules are ironclad. How will they respond? I have a question. Aha, what is it, Rieger? Why mustn't we attack the humans? Here we go. You dare question Lord Rimuru's judgment? Grr. No, it's fine. I'm glad he's questioning me. It's a sign that he's considering my words seriously. The reason is simple. Because I like humans. That's all. I see. It all makes sense. That was easy. I mean, listen. Humans live in packs too, right? Just like us. If they get attacked, they fight back. Hey, wuss! And how will we compete when it comes to numbers? We can't. Therefore, I forbid you to attack them. Getting along with them will benefit us actually. He's so amazing. He even knows about humans. In truth, actually, I would prefer humans. I mean, I was one. Well, that sums it up. Those are the rules I expect you to follow. Okay. Now that I've laid down the rules, it's time to set roles. Security roles, hunting roles, village upkeep roles. Rigord. Yes? I hereby place you in the position of Goblin Lord. Serve as a wise and just leader of the village. My lord, I will devote my life to serving this position. Rah! Very good. I'm basically fine with being a boss who just gives orders. A king who reigns but doesn't rule. Sounds good to me. After all, I'd like to travel to a human village sometime. And it won't do if these guys are completely helpless without me to call the shots. But now that I've tossed that out there, and this is after you rebuilt it? Yes, I'm ashamed to admit. Hey, I'm not saying that you made any bad decisions. But you don't know architecture, so what else could I expect? I'm so sorry. I used to work for a general contractor, so I know a bit about construction. But I don't have the skill to take charge and call the shots. So what now? We're going to need a connection to some kind of technician.
Oh, there are some with whom we've traded in the past. They are handy folks well versed in the art of building homes.
Oh yeah? Trading partners, huh? Who are they?
The dwarves. Dwarves!
When you say dwarves, are you talking like the ones that are excellent blacksmiths?
Oh, you're familiar with them?
Yeah, I've heard them through movies and video games.
Of course you are. The Dwarf Kingdom is 2 months' travel northward along the Great River, but with the help of the Tempest Wolves, the trip should be much faster.
Well, as long as we're following the river, I guess we can't get lost. I will go and negotiate directly with them. Can I trust you to prepare us for the journey, Rigurd?
Oh, I will have everything ready by midday, my lord.
So, there you go. Now I'm heading for the Dwarf Kingdom with my travel party. We're rushing along at a good 80 kilometers per hour. I'm keeping myself fixed in place with my sticky threads. But the descent down into a canyon or valley is a little too thrilling for my taste. Ah! When I glance over at the goblins, they were having a bad time of it too. I'm a bit worried about how well they're holding up, but there's no way to hold a conversation at this speed.
Shall we use the skill Thought Communication that you earned from the direwolves?
Oh right, I had that option. Yeah, let's do it. Hey, are you goblins doing alright?
Lord Rimuru? Do not worry about us. After our evolution, we are no longer as fatigued by such rigorous activity.
Ah, that's good. Oh, by the way, who was it that gave your older brother his name in the first place? Did he evolve too?
Yes, my lord, but it was not to our current level. Years ago, he was named by Lord Gelmud, an officer of the Demon Lord's army. When they stopped by the village, he said that Rieger would make a good follower one day.
Ah, so naming causes evolution, but depending on who does the naming, the amount of growth differs. I feel like there was a very important keyword in that story.
Demon Lord's army!
I should have figured there would be a big bad guy. How traditional are we talking here? Invading the humans, plotting world domination? If that's the case, I wonder which side I would fall on. Gobta, you said you've been to the Dwarf Kingdom to do some trading before.
Yes, my lord.
What is it like? Well, the official name is the Armed Nation of Dwargan. The capital's a beautiful city built into an enormous natural cave. And it's not just dwarves there. I saw plenty of elves and humans too.
Elves!
I would like to see that, but is it possible for monsters like us to just walk in safely?
Elf, nothing to worry about. Dwargan is a neutral bastion of free trade. By the king's order, all fighting is forbidden within the borders of the nation.
Ah, elf. From what the tales say, the armies of the Dwarven King have remained undefeated for a millennium. Elf.
A millennium?
Aha! That makes sense. No one is foolish enough to provoke the mighty Dwarf King's wrath. So as long as we don't cause any trouble, we should be fine.
Indeed.
When I went, I got menaced just in front of the gates.
There's no way we can run into any trouble there.
Now, let's get some sleep. Alright. I'm definitely getting a sense of heavy foreshadowing here. Like we just set something in motion. But maybe Gopta's just that weak and pitiful. I bet we'll be fine. 3 whole days after leaving the Goblin Village. A massive mountain range looms before us. Rippling plains stretch out from the foot of the range. The Armed Nation of Dwargan. It took us just 3 days to cross what would have taken us 2 months on foot.
Holding down the camp, sir.
Yeah, we'll stick out like a sore thumb with a bunch of loincloths and giant wolves. From this point on, only I and my guide Gopta will proceed. The rest of you, camp out at the edge of the woods until we return.
Yes, my lord.
Da.
Take care. I feel kind of bad for them.
There's no other option, I'm afraid.
Very well, you may pass.
Security's pretty tight around here. This is a real slow line. But once we're inside, we're free to go anywhere.
Hey, what are monsters doing around here? They're not inside yet, so there's no penalty for killing them here, is there? Drop your belongings, and maybe we'll let you live. There we go. The humans have singled us out. Foreshadowing complete.